Hi, my name is Reana. I am the creator of Open Arms. Open Arms is an occupational therapy company that specializes in community wellness. We are going to do the May reading for Libra. Any information you need should be in the description box. If not, subscribe to the channel, like the video. What else am I supposed to say? If you need any more information, okay, so yeah, this is like cutting off everything. If you need any more information, follow me on Instagram, DM me. I answer basically all kinds of questions. And yes, here we go. All right. What message do we have for Libra for the month of May? Right off back. Oh, can I be a Libra? Can I? Okay, so we got Jupiter abundance. We got Pluto transformation. We got grand trine blessings. We got Yod destiny. So as I am looking at these cards, okay, one of the primary color schemes I am seeing is red and purple. Red is energy, passion, material world. Purple is intuition and, hold on, let me see. Intuition and spirituality. Purple usually stands for is it the crown? I think it's the crown chakra. No, the third eye. And then red definitely stands for the root. So we have as above, so below kind of thing going on there. But let me see if I can connect these dots for you. I feel like shit, this is like good stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like you got 7, you got 11, you got 10, and you got 12. 12 breaks down to 3. I don't know. I feel like when things are good, there's really no message, but there is a message here. And I am feeling like the abundance, the blessings, this feeling of like this streak of the luck that you're having, that all things are going your way visibly, it's almost a little overwhelming. It's almost like you don't want to jinx it, so you're not talking about all the things that are going in your favor. Some of you have even decided on a different kind of hairstyle, maybe cutting it shorter, maybe perming your hair. Permanent in the sense of it becoming curly, not what us Black people do with perms, but yes. I feel like some of you are even looking into like getting summer ready in the sense of getting lip injections, maybe like plumping them up a little bit. Yeah, that was interesting. Yes, very much with this being Taurus season and Venus being both of your ruling planet, you are feeling this sense of Venus, this sense of love, just being very like caring and graceful and just, I won't say angelic, but angelic in like a Cupid sense. So surrounded by love. A lot of feminine energy, And I think that's in a sense of just being in a state of flow of things, not necessarily being passive, but again, I'm hearing graceful, being graceful. With this, I would say it's definitely a good time to balance checkbooks or to go over plans that you have set up. So if you had it set up before and you did all the things you needed to do with plans, yeah, plans or projects, now is a good time in the month of May to go back over it, because there are some things that you may have missed that you'll be able to see spot on just from it not being so rushed. Okay. Let's clarify Jupiter. Clarify Pluto. Ooh. Clarify Grand Trine. Clarify Yod. Destiny. Okay. So let's look at this. Okay, so for Jupiter abundance, we have the card masculine energy, and both of these are 7. 7 is potential ambitions, reflection, assessment, knowledge, withdrawal, and contemplation. No, I feel like everything is good. I feel like all the things that can go right can go right. Even though like everyone else may be amongst a storm in their lives, like there's no cloud above you. There's no gray cloud above you. Your skies are sunny and bright. This is giving me not necessarily masculine energy, has how it says at the bottom, but just definitely that confidence that masculine energy comes with, that just innate power, that sense of being like comfortable with being the center of attention. So a lot of times when situations are going right for you, you have a tendency to draw people whose lives are kind of in shambles. Does that make sense? Like you become like the person for advice because there's not a lot of chaos in your life, so you can give sound information. Let's see. Verify this column. I feel like in the month of May, you will be giving out. I feel like giving, but also possibly receiving gifts. So it's almost like Christmas time in the spring. Okay, so what I do feel like sometime in the month of February, you notice some stuff. Let me tell you. Okay, so the cards that came out were the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the Lover's card, and the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess, I believe, is represented by Taurus, so we're in Taurus season. But I feel like the High Priestess is one of two things. You either have a lover whose birthday is in February, something went on relationship-wise in regards to February, and now it's like coming back for you to either reap the benefits of it. Hold on. I take that back. Maybe not February. I feel like 2 years ago, so this is 21. So back in 19, you were in a position to where if you were in a relationship, you couldn't mingle and be social how you wanted to. And now during this point in time, that's changed. Like whether you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, you can mingle how you want to and it not hinder who you are as an individual. Or you're now single and you can be social how you want to. But there is a sense of reflecting on how far you've come in regards to how you're able to move in your relationships, in your interpersonal relationships, and somewhere along those lines. There also could be a sense of doing well in your relationship. With the Lovers card, it seems like there's a feeling of there being not necessarily maybe a separation, but maybe not like a meeting of the minds. And now it's more of a sense of like coming together emotionally and mentally and beginning a sense of like smooth sailing. So there's good chemistry in the love department for this month. Thank you. I was struggling with that. Okay, so for Pluto transformation, we have struggle and we have ascension, both 5 and 6. 11, 5, and 6, which also is 11, so that's 11, 11. There is, but is it this month? I feel like this transformation has a lot to do with reflecting on the past. It can be the recent past. It can be reflecting on the past as close to a month ago and as far back as 11 months ago. I don't know why I hear 11 years as well. But you've grown wiser in how you want to be in why is this such a relation? And I'm not like a relationship reading kind of person. So this is strange for me, but we're going to go with it. You've learned to prioritize yourself first. You've learned the importance of prioritizing yourself first in a relationship, because if you continue with the tendency of melding together with your partner, it's no longer you. It full on becomes your partner and you fade into the background. You've struggled with that just because as a Libra, you are, I don't want to say people pleaser, you are a people prioritizer. And that was something of the past. So I also feel like some of you may have a Libra South node and an Aries North node. Check into that. But that energy of being a people prioritizer, oh, you felt stagnant. That's the struggle, because it was a lot of emotion. So not only were you prioritizing other people, you were prioritizing them based off of their emotional needs, and emotions are forever changing. So with Libra being an air sign, that ascension, because there's a fish in the struggle card and a bird in the ascension card, that is where you're supposed to be. You're always supposed to be elevated. You're always supposed to be uplifted because you are of air. You can consider water, but you are not. You're air. Does that make sense? Clarify. And that sense of like prioritizing other people was in a double back attempt to make yourself feel more safe and secure where you were presently. You got the Death card. Aries, we got the Emperor, we got the Ace of Pentacles, and we got the Eight of Wands. So during this month, if you haven't made this transition, May is the month that this transition is going to happen. Especially with this, yeah, you're moving out of like how normal. I feel like you're moving out of the lower vibration of how Libra is into how you are at a higher vibration. And you may have a tendency to pull from your other signs. So you could pull from your Venus, you could pull from your rising, you could pull from your Mars, because Mars is a very masculine, a very dominant, you know, placement. And it's in a sense of this comes around this time because we're transitioning to warmer months. And I do feel like in warmer months, we do have a heightened sense of self-awareness, of self-reflection, of self-acknowledgement. So if you're on the verge of feeling good about yourself, you feel really good about yourself during the summer months. If you're kind of iffy about yourself during the winter months, you're more iffy about yourself in the summer months because you're more uncomfortable. You can't hide as much in the summer months as you can in the winter and the fall months. Okay. This is in a sense, this Emperor here and the Ace of Pentacles is you taking control over the decisions in your life. It's not based off of anyone else. You're no longer like, I feel like you don't even do like, you're less indecisive in this month, which is good. It's a take it or leave it. So it's either for you, and what isn't for you, you don't really try to shape shift or try to see like, oh, well, I can take it from this angle, or I can look at it from this perspective. It is either for me or it's not. And if it's not, you're okay with leaving it behind. No hard feelings. So with Grand Trine blessings and with it's all good, both cards are purple. Your intuition is on point in the month of May. Pay attention to those feelings. Pay attention to that energy that flows around you, because it is the energy of the collective, and it's a compass for you, not necessarily a moral compass, but you can start to foresee the things that may be happening and dodge the conflict. If you've been thinking about getting plants, now is a good time. You will have a higher survival rate with these plants this month. Spend a lot of time outside. For the month of May, I would spend more time around trees than I would around water. More earth energy. Yeah, it's something about the calmness of the shade will be beneficial for you. And if you partake in inhaling plants, I'm not sure what I can or cannot say on here. I would look into, this would be a good month to either switch strands to educate yourself on strands. It feels like getting a variety. Either switching it up, learning about them, trying something. Temperance, Nine of Swords. Ooh, the devil in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have 3 9s here. I definitely feel like if there are like crazy dreams, they will involve like messages from loved ones or about loved ones. So if you have kids, your dreams, and you're not a dreamer, you may have more lucid dreams that involve family members or friends. Don't think too hard about it. Just relay the message that you received in it, and that is you doing your job. Temperance is about balance, but it's also about change. And I do feel like with the Temperance coming after the Death card, you feel higher, you feel that higher vibration, you feel more whole, you feel more equipped to, it's almost like you're in a position to give advice and not really in a necessity to receive advice. Certain situations that you feel like were toxic for you are ending, but I feel like they're ending without much work on your end. So it's not anything that's a struggle. It's not anything that you have to like set strong boundaries for. It kind of just falls off on its own. Okay, so then we have Yo Destiny, which is 4812. Then we have Self-Love, which is 41-5. Both have a sense of red. We got another sun here. I don't know if someone has a son, someone has a male child that they weep for, that they have like a strong emotional connection with. Or if it's not a son, it's a child with heavy masculine energy. And there's a sense of having heavy compassion for them or weeping for them, because solely from the sense of you not being able to understand or connect with them. But I also feel like at this point, it's not really the point of it all is not for you to understand them, to connect with them, to be able to, it's not for you to be able to, you don't have to understand them to be able to connect with them. Am I saying that right? Okay, however I'm supposed to say that. It's a matter of just understanding that they are who they are, which without you connecting with it. I feel like I said it right, but I may not have. So even if you don't have a strong connection with the child, the connection isn't the point. Understanding them where they are presently is the point. Through their shadow phase, through their emotional phase. Maybe this is a teenager because it feels like highly hormonal or ever changing. So moody or extremely sensitive or sentimental. Clarify. Okay, so you got 5. Okay, you got the 8 of Pentacles, you got the 10 of Cups, you got the Chariot, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so Okay, yes. So what it feels like here, because in all of the cards except for the 10 of Pentacles, like there is just one person in the card. And with that, the facial expressions in each of the cards is like being very pensive and focused, being impatient, being very self-centered, and also being, what's the word? Like almost like, if you don't appreciate my love, then I'm taking it back, kind of thing. That's what the Seven of Swords energy has given me. But that's not the way to go with this situation. That's not how you're supposed to love. Yes, you're not supposed to prioritize people first above yourself, but you're also not supposed to, that doesn't mean you, I think that's the balance between that Emperor energy, because the Emperor is like the father of fathers. So they're very like knowledgeable, but still very, much a provider in a father sense. But then if it's not done the right way, it's narcissistic and controlling, impulsive, all the things that you don't want. So you don't want to be selfish with your love just because it doesn't look the way you want it to look. You want to be all encompassing. You want to be very accepting of everyone. And in a sense, still, even if you don't understand it, even if it doesn't align with who you are, especially when it comes to personal relationships, you still want to be able to accept those people for who they are. Not in a sense to change them, not in a sense of like pensively staring at them, trying to understand, like, why would you even decide to do that? Or overly mothering or parenting them or loving them, nurturing them. There we go. In a sense of like, well, let me show you there's a better way to do it. There's a better way to do it. Like, stop. Allow them to be who they are. Yes, you can be a guiding light, but they also have the choice not to accept it. And yes. What is the overall message here? I feel like the overall message was about love. Overall message. Five of Pentacles. In these, come on. There we go. In this situation, like, you have the ability to have abundance, right? Oh, we were talking about abundance. Thank you. You have the ability to have abundance. Yep. And we got the 10 of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles. Okay. So out of everything else, you have a lot of Pentacles. Okay. What am I trying to say? Cups and Pentacles are the theme of your spread here. And it's all about abundance and blessings. But there is a but. There is a way you can mess it up. And it's by being unforgiving. If you are unforgiving in the way that you express your love, these blessings can go to shit. Please be kind and rewind and think about how you're really treating people. If you are in that space of becoming judgmental, stay in that flow. Stay in that flow of blessings. Stay in that flow of not taking on everyone else's calamity and chaos, because you have the space of peace to be able to do so. And that is your message. Leave a comment below. Definitely let me know if this resonates. And I will see you next month. Definitely subscribe, because I will be doing children's readings. Bye.